400 of these bad boys. Very tempting, very tempting. Beautiful car. And here comes the Supra. Thanks so much. Hey, good afternoon, YouTube. Welcome to another episode of Live with Brian. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day out there. I am in my 1997 Toyota Supra Turbo, and I just left the Alara garage where I keep a handful of my cars, and they have this gorgeous 22B STI there, number 5 of 400. Just amazing, amazing, amazing car. Obviously, we did not get that car in the States, but it's like $325,000 for a 96 Subaru. Don't get me wrong, I'm not against 96 Subarus, it's just that's a lot of money. It makes this Mark IV Supra look like a Corolla in terms of price point, but yeah, it's such a beautiful, beautiful car. And you know, am I gonna trade in this Supra? No. For that 22B, no. But it has crossed my mind ever so briefly about possibly trading in this car. For what, I'm not sure. These are, you know, holding steady, and I mean, not as crazy in terms of price point as when I got mine. I've had this for almost 2 years now. Low mileage Mark IVs, turbos, 6-speed manuals. We're inching super close to, you know, 200s, definitely, you know, high, mid 150s, 160s, 170s. They've dropped some now. They're kind of coming back a little bit from orbit, but they're still, you know, it's a good, I don't buy cars for investment purposes, guys. I say that all the time, but these are as safe as an investment in an automobile as you're going to get, because these Mark IVs are not going to depreciate, especially with the current generation Supra, BMW, Toyota project. Which again, I like. They look nice. Don't get me wrong, but you know, they're just not this car, to be sure. So I think much like the first generation NSX, this Mark IV is going to benefit from the existence and the drawbacks and shortcomings of its of the car that immediately followed it. So, but I always kind of enjoy driving this car, especially when I get kind of a long break from getting into it. It's such an easy car to drive. Again, it's a Toyota, so you know you're not going to have any issues. It's going to be super reliable. And given kind of the price point on this car and on these cars in general, you know, I'm never beating on it. I'm certainly not, you know, pushing it to its limits or abusing it in any way. But I mean, it's a nice car to take a cruise on. It's a nice sunny day. AC's blowing cold. No check warning lights on, engine lights on. You know, it's a very fun car to drive. And of course, you're going to get a lot of attention, especially in a bright red Mark IV Supra. So what would you know what I would consider trading this car in for, guys? Something that I actually saw listed on eBay, and it's only one of two that I found, you know, on Auto Trader, Auto Tempest, Cars.com, eBay, etc., etc. It's a R34 GTR. It's a silver one, I believe. It's in Sugarland, which is basically right where I live. It's ironic. I like these incredible cars. Like my NSX I got from a guy like right down the street in Sugarland like 10 years ago. But anywho, it's another guy in Sugarland who has this amazing, it's like 34,000 original miles. Everything's OEM. Yeah, it's an R34 GTR. Amazing, amazing car, looking car. I'm just not going to, I think he has it listed for like $250 or something. I just can't bring myself to pay that amount of money to buy, you know, a GTR. I don't care how special it is, or plus I've kind of read that these R34s are kind of overrated, which, I mean, how could you not be for, you know, $250,000? But really any car, quite frankly. I think anything north of $1 million, guys, unless it's an F1, just frankly speaking, I think is overpriced. That's just my opinion. But I briefly considered, should I trade in this car to get that R34? That R34 obviously is to JDM. It did not come to the US, so it's a right-hand drive. I've never driven a right-hand drive car, but I'm pretty useless with my left hand, so I'm not sure how shifting would be. Let me know if you guys have ever driven a right-hand drive car. For you guys who are right-handed is an issue. I know Doug DeMuro kind of mentioned that it's actually kind of a hassle. I think he had an R33, I think, GTR, but or R32, I can't remember. But I did see a video of his not too long ago where he was driving it right. I think it was, maybe he was driving a 99 RX 7. I think he was saying the right-hand drive kind of takes getting used to, and some people just don't get used to it. I might be one of those people. But yeah, I'm certainly not in a hurry to get rid of this car. It still gives me a lot of enjoyment. It's just given the price point, given the very, very, very unlikely, in the unlikely event these prices start to drop, would it be better to get rid of them now while they're still pretty valuable, or hang on to them for a little longer? Hopefully it's kind of like Apple or Amazon stock where you can't go wrong. But those are really the two cars I kind of briefly considered, or maybe am still slightly considering possibly trading this in for. Of course, you know, I'd still be in the red, so I'd have to pony up some cash. But definitely an R34 GTR is something I'm considering. And that 22B, just that rally blue, the gold BBS wheels, just beautiful, absolutely beautiful, guys. Even more impressive in person. But I'm almost to my office now, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video short, guys. But let me know what you guys think. Is there a car I should trade this in for? Is there something that you guys would consider swapping out a Mark IV Supra for? Let me know. Might actually go that direction. I'm always open to reasonable ideas, and maybe even some unreasonable ones, but we'll see. I tend to be pretty fickle and change my mind pretty easily, so we'll see what happens. I definitely will keep you guys posted if the Mark IV Supra moves out of my garage. But hope you guys liked the video. Give it a thumbs up, comment below, like, subscribe to support the channel. Hope to catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.